Hello, my name is Debin. I'm with Dogs by Debin in Kansas City, Missouri. We are a shelter and we are licensed through the state. So what that means is we can take in owner surrenders, strays, so on and so forth. We are privately funded, meaning that we take in donations from the public to continue to help care and aid for the dogs. We do not receive any subsidies from the city. So with that said, I'm going to be doing a series of videos. I'm going to try to keep them under 5 minutes. It sounds like a long time, but I could go on and on and on and on and on about different facets of rescue. What I'm going to do is try to talk to you today about successfully adopting a dog from a shelter and expectations to have. I feel like in animal rescue, the face-to-face and the conversations are lost a lot because there's a lot of chaos going around with the dogs, trying to get them out the door, trying to save their lives, trying to move them so we can bring more dogs in and save more lives. And unfortunately, the adopters kind of get lost a lot in that. So I want you to look around your house right now if you're considering adopting a dog, and I want you to be realistic. That's the number one thing. When people walk in and they want to adopt a dog from us, they walk in like this. Hi, I want to adopt a dog. Great. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Do you have any children? Yes. What are their ages? Two. Two kids, 2 years old. Uh, two kids that are 2 and 4. Okay, do you have any other pets in your home? Anyways, you get it. We try to ask questions because we want to set people up with a dog that's a good match for them. Obviously, if you don't feel like it's a good match, you don't have to adopt the dog. So just keep in mind that a lot of the rescues and reputable shelters take a lot of time with their dogs and they know what they like. So we're not going to put a dog in a home that might be good with kids, but we can tell by their body language they really don't prefer to be around kids and they're just tolerant. We don't want to stick a child tolerant dog in a home with kids that want to hang on the dog. It's just not going to work. So when shelters and rescues ask you questions, don't think of it as them being judgmental. A lot of times it's because they want to pair you up with the right dog. I live in the Midwest and our shelter's in the Midwest. So please understand that I moved here from the West Coast, and when I first heard somebody wanted to keep their dog outside, I'm like, oh my God, no way, no way. But I met a lot of farmers that work their farm, and their dog's sitting next to them on the thing all day, and they're outside with the owner, and they're running around the field, and we have dogs that come into our care that have never lived indoors before. They would hate it. And these people have heated barns. So just know that there are rescues out there that won't adopt outdoor dogs to anybody, no matter what. There are some that will. Um, just keep in mind that whichever rescue you go to, those are the rules and regulations. And if you don't agree with them, then you just need to move on and go to a different rescue or shelter. Um, a lot of people ask, what is your process? Our process is just to show up while we're open. Our hours are on our website, which is dogsbydebin.com. Um, but we want to do a face-to-face and talk to you. If people live really far away and they want to basically get approved online, that's fine too. We can pre-approve you. That doesn't mean we're going to give you a dog if you walk in the door. The reason I say that is because a lot of times when you start asking people probing questions, you kind of get through some layers of some things and you get them to be realistic about what might be a good pairing for them, and their whole idea might change. So when rescues and shelters ask you questions, it doesn't necessarily mean they're trying to judge you or they want to deny you. But we want to pair you with a dog that's going to be successful so you don't return it and it doesn't end up back in the system. So in a nutshell, today, if you're considering adopting a dog, thank you. But take time, look around, realize what your energy level of your household is. If you have other pets, consider that, and what your lifestyle is like. And you basically want to consider adopting a dog that's at your family as a whole, um, energy level matches yours or is less. And that goes for other animals in your house. If you have a really hyper dog, you want to try to find something maybe that is a balanced dog that's going to be tolerant and going to help your dog along. Or you want to adopt a dog if you have a dog, say at home, that's lazy and likes to lay around and sleep a lot and is kind of grumpy. You want to adopt a dog that's somewhat of that energy level or less. We find that to be the most successful at Dogs by Debin, and in our next video we'll talk about how to integrate a dog into your home once you've adopted it. Thank you for watching.